The latest flotilla with 27 international activists on board had set sail from Turkey on Wednesday. Well, for more on this, let's talk to the chairman of the Popular Committee Against the Siege, Jamal al-Khudri, who's live in Gaza for us. Mr. al-Khudri, the blockade has been tightened since 2006, and we know there have been a number of attempts to send in aid flotillas. The Israeli government had said that activists can send in aid over land. Why aren't activists using these alternative means freely offered by Israel?
First of all, the siege is still on Gaza, and too much people suffering from the siege. Israel announced that Israel drawn from Gaza, and there is no reason for Israel to prevent any activist people coming to Gaza through the sea. The activists noticed that the Palestinian people is still suffering from the siege, and this siege against Geneva Convention, against international laws, and this siege against the people, innocent people, civilian people, because the activist people trying too much time to break the siege, to send messages to Palestinian people that they support them, and also message to Israel that when Israel announced about the drone from Gaza, they still occupied Gaza. How occupied Gaza and drone from Gaza? This is the reason, the main reason for the activist people to break the siege and to reach to Gaza through the sea.
Yeah, Mr. al-Khudri, what about the message that Israel is trying to send? I mean, this is not the first time they've blocked flotillas before. What are they trying to send, the message they're trying to say by doing so?
The message from the activist people to Israel that Israel must end the siege.
Israel's government, the message of Israel, by blocking the flotilla, what is Israel trying to say?
Yes, Israel not need any activist people reach to Gaza, because when they reach to Gaza and see all the bad situation in Gaza and return back to their homes, to their countries, they speak about what they feel, and this will do more and more activist people support Palestinian, and this will affect about the situation in Europe and other international countries for supporting Palestinian people and know exactly about the occupation, about the siege, about the attack. The message for Israel not need any support for the Palestinian people through the sea, through other ways.
Support, Mr. al-Khudri, speaking about support for the Palestinian people, I mean, the UN's cultural arm, UNESCO, this week, they admitted Palestine as a member. This, of course, sends positive signals to supporters of Palestine, but it has angered Israel and the US. Has this move actually achieved anything for the Palestinian people, this acceptance to UNESCO?
Yeah, I think this is important acceptance to be the Palestinian country as a full member in UNESCO, and this gives the Palestinian people the hope in the future to reach to their aims by ending the occupation, by living in peace and quiet. This is important. And also this message to Israel. How many countries support the Palestinian needs to be as a member? This is important also.
Okay, we're running a bit out of time, but I do want to ask you very briefly, what do you personally see as the best way forward for Israel and Palestine to finally solve all of this?
I think the peace is the main issue. The steps of peace in the hand of Israel. Israel must draw from Gaza, from West Bank, from Jerusalem, and it must be also independent Palestinian state, live in quiet and in peace. This is the solution. Without the rights for the Palestinian for independent state, it will not be any type of peace.
All right, thanks very much for your thoughts there. Jamal al-Khudri, chairman of the Popular Committee Against the Siege, talking to us live from Gaza. All right, well, to other news from around the world now, and we start with Nigeria, where a series of